touched on global localization last time. Actually, I just talked to Alexander Wolf, and his videos should be up when this one's up. So people check those out if you haven't already. And he was talking about NXT Europe as a possibility, and there's a whole lot to dive into that. I'd love to get your thoughts on that in the future because the whole NXT expansion is just so interesting. If it comes to fruition, obviously you have the Endeavor stuff and everything that delaying stuff. But if it comes to fruition, I feel like that's such a game changer in wrestling to have that kind of opportunity for guys.
Yeah, I wonder what it becomes. So, does it stay like is WWE always just the thing, or does WWE become WWE North America?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like the NFL and then the NFL Europe, which I
Yeah.
don't know if you're familiar with it, what that was, but kind of a minor leagues of Europe, and meaning nobody goes from the NFL and gets promoted to play for the Berlin Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
So is it kind of like AAA baseball, or is it seen on the same level? I don't know, but what it was incredible wrestling, and the wrestling itself was different enough that that I don't think it's either really a pecking order. It's just a preference at some point.
I feel like the pandemic is what really messed up NXT UK because it was really building, and then the pandemic hit, and you had to do a year's worth of best ofs, and then you had no fans. I mean, obviously, it crushed a lot of wrestling companies and everything like that, but it was really riding a wave of momentum. And I know Triple H has talked about, like, for his vision, at least, the way he kind of sees it from what I've been able to understand. I haven't talked to him personally, obviously, but Raw and SmackDown will forever be the big two, with NXT maybe creeping up to the third. And then you're going to have all these other places that kind of serve as feeder systems to the big three, but also, if whoever you want to name, let's say Axiom, for example, if they have NXT Europe and, he's done everything to do on NXT, there's nothing for him right now. Maybe they'll send him to NXT Europe for 6 months to do something new, to do something fresh. Or Nikki Cross is, maybe for whatever reason they can't find something to do with her on Raw, send her to NXT Europe, help the brand out. And, it's just to keep careers going, which I guess is the ultimate goal. And, I think that's so good for business because it's like the territory system, but under one roof.
Yeah, and like the territories, which had different styles. The people in Texas would wrestle different than the people in Memphis, and certainly they'd wrestle different than the people in New York. And the people in Europe now wrestle different than the people in the U.S. or just your televised North American wrestling. The Europeans have their own style, and it's really good.
Yeah.
And the Mexicans, the Lucha Libre, have a beautiful style. They have the best outfits in wrestling, the best submissions, the most amazing high flying. If you look at it through the lens of the psychology, it's different. You have to get used to it. You have to understand that it's its own thing. But as its own thing, it's fantastic. And same with the Japanese style. It's its own style, but it's fantastic. So if WWE can have those types of territories, I don't know if that's something they want to do. And heck, I don't know what's going on with that company because I don't know who owns it right now.
Yeah.
But if that were to happen, wow, that'd be really nice.